Los Angeles is home to some of the most prestigious and private gated communities in the entire world, and today we're going to be talking about some of the most exclusive ones in LA. Some of the most famous and wealthy people from all over the world will come down to Los Angeles and live in a private gated community for the lot size, for the prestige, and just everything you think about when you think of living like the top 1% of the 1%. And although there are a lot of prestigious communities within each specific neighborhood, such as Beverly Hills, there are a ton of gated communities. Bel Air, there's a ton. I'm only going to touch on pretty much one in each of these neighborhoods. I don't want to really overlap in the individual areas. But if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Darren Kriz. I'm a local real estate agent. We've got a team out here that help people buy, sell, and invest every single day in property in LA. So if that's you or someone you know, reach out to us down in the description below. Shoot me an email. The market is booming once again. Multiple offers on several different properties. But let's just get started in this video. In no particular order, the first one is Beverly Park. If you've heard of Beverly Park, you might know it for some of the mega mansions, because the HOA actually has a rule that they have to be at least 5,000 square feet in size. So just think about it. 5,000 square feet could get you a very comfortable 5-6 bedroom home. And these are not just your typical single family houses. These are absolute mansions with large driveways, fountains in the middle, backyards. I mean, Mark Wahlberg just sold one of his homes in Beverly Park for $55 million, and he had a 4-hole golf course in his backyard. So just think about the lot size in itself with a property like that. There are several homes upwards of over $100 million in Beverly Park. A lot of them feature amenities such as tennis courts, like I said, golf courses. Several celebrities live in here, and there are only 80 homes in total in the Beverly Park community. Beverly Park is divided into two areas, South Beverly Park and North Beverly Park, and is located way high up above the Beverly Hills in a very private area. You're really never going to be driving past Beverly Park unless you're up Mulholland. There is one entrance over on that side. Some other well-known celebrities that have lived in Beverly Park include Sylvester Stallone, Eddie Murphy, Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington. Elon Musk had a home in Beverly Park. The size of the home that you can get in Beverly Park really just doesn't even compare to a lot of other places, because if you look at some of these photos, they're tucked in the mountain and you can get multiple acres, but still you're going to have to be worth 9 figures, multiple 9 figures, or even $1 billion plus. But moving on from Beverly Park, the second one we're talking about is the Estates, the Oaks. But I mentioned the Estates because the Estates is actually a community within the Oaks. It's infamously known as the second gate. If you guys know anything about the Oaks in Calabasas, you know that there is a second gate once you get into the actual community. And if you live past the second gate, I mean, you're going to see some monstrous properties over there. I actually went to high school about 10 minutes away from Calabasas, and I had a few family friends that lived in the second gate of the Oaks, and every time we'd go over there for a casual get-together, a house party or whatnot, I mean, this was very prestigious because there are a lot of A-list celebrities that live in the second gate of the Oaks. Just like all the other homes on this list, it's going to feature 24-hour private gated security, but there are approximately 500 total homes within the Oaks combined, and only 50 in the Estates, the second gate. So that's how you know it's more prestigious. It's tucked deep in the mountains down Parkway Calabasas, and all 50 homes are custom built, ranging from 5,000 square feet to upwards of 20,000 square feet in size. The lots range from about 1 to 2 acres, and the prices of these homes are from $5 million to about $15+ million. The Estates might be a well-known community because a lot of people know of the Kardashians that have lived out there. Justin Bieber had a home in the Estates when he was going through his wild phase, egging houses and whatnot. I mean, I'm sure the neighbors didn't like that whatsoever. Lots of professional athletes also will live in the second gate because some of these homes you actually do get mountainous views that you don't see in Los Angeles too often. You're not going to get those kinds of views in Beverly Hills. And you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck, whereas in Beverly Park, if something might cost you $50 million, it's going to cost you maybe $15 million in the Oaks for the same size. But if you want to do anything in the city, you're going to have to drive at least 30 minutes, and that's without traffic. But Calabasas is its own city in itself. You have the commons, you have everything you need in there, and it's become extremely popular in the last decade because of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Hate to say it, they really have made Calabasas a well-known city throughout the entire world. And of course, it gets a little hotter in the valley. If you're in Calabasas, the Woodland Hills area, it's going to be about 10 degrees warmer than if you were living in Bel Air or Beverly Hills. But let's move on to the next one on this list, that is Hidden Hills. Just down the street, about 5 minutes outside of Parkway Calabasas, you have the private, prestigious, gated community. Actually, Hidden Hills is a city in itself as well. There are multiple gates to enter Hidden Hills, and it is a really large community. You can access through Long Valley, Round Meadow, or the Burbank Gate. All of them have 24-hour security guards, of course, and it is right next to Calabasas, like I said, in the western portion of the San Fernando Valley. Hidden Hills is primarily known for being a celebrity enclave, a lot of them moving from Bel Air and Beverly Hills to Hidden Hills because of the types of homes they are building, a lot of brand new construction modern farmhouses, and you're getting more ranch style homes. You're going to see the white picket fences on both sides, lots of horse trails, a lot of hiking trails, but there are no sidewalks or streetlights. You're going to find about 25 miles of bridle paths throughout Hidden Hills. You're probably going to see more people riding their horses around the community than walking their dogs too. So a lot of these A-listers, a lot of these private families are looking for a bit more peace in a rural gated community. Hidden Hills is one of a kind. There's another just up the road in Bell Canyon, which is a little bit more on the outskirts, away from everything, technically in the Ventura County, but that's not on this list, but it's a very similar vibe to what you're getting in Hidden Hills. Like I said, Hidden Hills is massive. There are a total of 648 homes within the community, and it's on several different lists, being in the top 10 of the richest neighborhoods throughout Los Angeles. There's also a community center with a community pool where you can host private events. In the rec center, there's a performing arts theater. There's just a lot because it is its separate city in itself. But next on this list, number 4, is the Brentwood County Estates. So we're back on the west side. Now we are in Brentwood. Just take the 101 down the 405 and you arrive to Brentwood, closer to the ocean than Beverly Hills. But the Brentwood County Estates so far is probably the most low-key on this list. It's a gated community in the neighborhood of Brentwood, of course, known for its luxurious homes, and some of these houses actually have ocean views. A lot of celebrities, business executives, CEOs, and in this community, you're getting a lot of homes that look similar to those of in Beverly Park, with the massive driveways, the custom designs of the homes, 24-hour private guard-gated security, of course. This was completed in the early 1990s by the Hilton family, which have a giant real estate company out here. And it's just down the road from many of Brentwood's best shops, such as the Brentwood Country Mart. Some of the best ice cream in LA is at the Brentwood County Mart. You got Sweet Rose Creamery. If you guys like ice cream and don't want to go to your classic Salt and Straw, Sweet Rose Creamery in Brentwood, top of the top. There are only 14 total houses. So if you are lucky enough to purchase one, see one, buy one off market, or when one comes to market, they don't last too long in this community. So there's 14 estates on 250 acres. Just imagine that. Each site averages about 3.8 acres, and they're all tucked into the hills, so these are very rare lots to find throughout any part of LA. Even though you're tucked in the hills, you still get ocean views, and on clear days, you can see all the way out to Catalina Island. $5 million on the lower end to about $20 million on the upper end, which is not a bad deal when you think about it compared to a Beverly Park, and you're closer to the ocean, so the weather's gonna be a little nicer out here. Okay, 5th on this list might surprise you. It's very different from the rest of these, but it is the Indian Springs Estates, located in the northwestern portion of the Los Angeles County in the San Fernando Valley in the city of Chatsworth. This is a very exclusive community that a lot of you might not know about, but when people do hear about Indian Springs Estates and see some of the homes, they tend to jump on them pretty quickly. There are a good amount of celebrities that would live in the Indian Springs Estates that don't really need to be where all the action is in Los Angeles, but you're still about 30-40 minutes away from Hollywood and Beverly Hills. The homes in the Indian Springs Estates range from about $2 million to $5 million, but you are still getting 5,000 plus square foot homes with huge lots, big driveways, views of the valley or of the mountains in a very private gated community. Artists such as Polo G, DJ Mustard, Sway Lee, and many others have purchased homes in this community. They also did film one of the Purge movies. The first Purge movie was entirely filmed in this community as well. So if you've seen that movie or you haven't seen it in a while, I recommend you go back, watch it, and you would know that this is in one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the San Fernando Valley. For example, take a look at Polo G's house that he bought just under $5 million and tell me that that wouldn't be 15 million plus in Beverly Hills, or if you're a little bit closer to the ocean. That's why some of these people are buying these mansions out here, because you're still going to realize that that's an impressive estate to own. But if you don't have to be in the city every single day, then why not live in the corner portion of the valley? And it also is popular for filming a lot of TV shows and movies because of the cheaper permits that they're going to be getting up in this community compared to one in Beverly Hills. And all these homes do have custom designs as well, just like all the communities that were on this list, which I think is a plus. You don't really want to live in a community where every home looks like a cookie cutter home. They all look the exact same. In all 5 of these neighborhoods in these gated communities, each home has their own custom design, which I think is good for everyone. It's good for the developer, the owner, the HOA. It just makes the entire community look great. As you're driving down, you look at each home and you realize that they each have their own separate character to them. But that was everything for this video for 5 of the most exclusive gated communities throughout Los Angeles. Let me know what you guys thought. Like you saw, I kind of tried to spread it out a little bit. We've got one in the north, San Fernando Valley, Hidden Hills, the Oaks, Beverly Hills, Brentwood. I mean, there are so many gated communities that I could have touched on this list, but these are just 5 of the most exclusive, and I just wanted to showcase some of them for you guys. But if you have any questions at all about other gated communities, about other neighborhoods in Los Angeles, let me know. I'm a local real estate agent. My team and I help people buy, sell, and invest in property every single day. So reach out to me. Email is down in the description below. Also subscribe. I post videos about all things Los Angeles here on this channel. So if you want to see more of that, keep watching the videos. I'm posting multiple every single week. I'm also posting vlog tours of some of the houses I talk about as well. So if you're interested in any of those, let me know and I'd be happy to help. 2023 has been a great year overall, and it's going to be a great year for you too to buy real estate. So appreciate you watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.